You probably know that EM1 Mark II got a new firmware 3.0, and of course when there's a new firmware it always affects your settings in the camera. And I've made a settings videos before in my channel, and I think it was about 6 months ago when I made a settings video about all my favorite settings when using the EM1 Mark II. And now that there's the firmware 3.0, as I said, the settings or the default settings has changed a bit. I will tell you 5 settings that I've changed since the firmware 3.0 was available. Hi there, I'm Peter Forsgaard, an Olympus visionary and a professional photographer from Helsinki, Finland. And before we get into the settings that I use now that there is the firmware 3.0, please consider to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so you get notified when there is a new video online. My channel is all about Olympus gear and about you getting to be a better photographer. And I usually post 2 videos a week. As I said, I've made these best settings videos before, or my settings videos before, and they always say in the comments that I talk too fast and the menu system goes too fast. So I will try a bit of a new approach on this one. So please let me know in the comments down below if this way is better, so I can maybe do this again with another camera. But let's start with number 1. Now I can record raw images to both cards, because the OEShare app can import raw files to my mobile phone. And this is the way to set it up. And number 2, I have made CAF Center Start as a default option for all the options that there are to choose from. Number 3, I have made the AF plus MF as a default option, so this way I can fine-tune or override the autofocus. And this is how to set it up. And number 4, I have set detail priority on low ISO processing. And what comes to the other menu items, they are about the same as they have been before for photography. And before we get into the 5th tip, remember there is going to be an extra tip, as always. The firmware 3.0 also gave us the OM log 400 for EM1 Mark II. To set it up you have to turn on the picture profile in the video menu, and this is how to do it. And then you can access it from the Super Control panel. The promised extra tip. The EVF I think is superior to the older mirror viewfinder, and that's because it's a VisiBook, you see what you get. But when shooting images in the dark conditions and when using flash, the EVF is usually pitch dark, and there is an option to use the OVF that will simulate the mirror viewfinder, and this is the way to how to set it up. And I also have set it up to a function button F and 1, so it's easy to access very fast with my thumb. Well, I hope this was helpful, and please let me know if the structure of this video is better for these best setting videos than the one that was before. Have you changed your settings after upgrading your camera to firmware 3.0? If you have, please let me know in the comments down below. And you might want to watch these 2 videos next. But hey, thanks for watching, and bye for now.